So you're an anti-imperialist and you want to know more about China because you know that almost everything that we hear from the West pretty much lies. I've got you. First up, I would say read this book, The East is Still Red. It's written by Carlos Martinez. We interviewed him on Global Majority for Peace. Check out our YouTube channel at Empire Watch. It's just really helpful to have this as a sort of like a framework for the history of China since it won its revolution and whether or not it's socialist or communist or imperialist or a capitalist. Spoiler alert, it is not capitalist or imperialist. Please just check it out to understand why. Carlos co-founded Friends of Socialist China. Has a website where they published about 10 articles a week on different news items from China and also opinion pieces and stuff like that, which they actually did make a book. It's a collection of essays that were organized by Friends of Socialist China, which he edited with Keith Bennett, the other co-founder of Friends of Socialist China. Also, they are organizing a conference in London this Saturday from 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's on Eventbrite. So if you're in London, please grab your tickets there. I will be moderating a panel. So I'm excited about that. But also Empire Watch is a media partner and we will be live streaming on both these channels. So if you can't make it to London, check out our live stream. The other two sources that I would recommend to read to understand more about China is the Tricontinental Research Institute's website, specifically Dongsheng, their quarterly magazine. And they actually just released a new series of articles, which is a really interesting read. It really gives you a sense of what China is doing with their economy. You'll understand more about how it's set up and how it works and stuff like that. So check that out as well. And also, of course, Chow Collective. I just think that Chow Collective is just really good for reading from an anti-imperialist point of view, and they have good historical articles that put things in perspective. Check those out if you're interested in China, and so that when someone comes at you with like, well, China's actually a capitalist imperialist country, you're armed with knowledge so you can actually argue back or enlighten them as to what is actually happening and why the rise of China is so intrinsic to the rise of the global South.